Don't let me forget. Don't let me forget. I got it off of there. Hey, Bunny. You're blocking out the jersey, Bunny Rabbit. Hi, Shadow. You want to say hi to Jet? Okay, come here, sweetie. Want to say hi to Jet? Sweet little bunny. Merry Christmas to everybody watching from wherever you are around the globe. You can see I have Jet here. Yes, welcome back. And hello, everyone. Good bunny. Good bunny. We have not watched No Time to Die yet. Newfoundland. I miss Newfoundland. Someday I'll be going to Newfoundland. Hello, Lars. See, Jet, people are saying hi to you. Okay, here. 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 Trust me. Hey. Trust me. Trust me. Here. It's getting harder to hold her like that. She's getting more and more along the lines of nope. Nope. Okay.
Let's see, which bunny do you have? I could
have Jet. I had the gray one, but she seemed really I don't know, excitable right now.
Yes, she just wants to
So she, as soon as I picked her up, she's like, I'm getting down and I'm gonna run around.
Yes. She's like, been wanting to get out all morning.
Not running around, not today. Soon though. Hey baby. Now if I put you down, are you gonna be good bunny? You've been good bunny. You seem really chill. I already embiggened it for you.
My eyes are really bad today though. There we go.
Wow.
This is Yvonne size font.
That's special size. Isn't it funny?
Hello,
you're a good
everybody.
Girl. You're a good bunny rabbit. Yes, you're a good bunny rabbit.
A lot of people say Merry Christmas.
Okay, you ready to get? Do you want to get down or do you want back in the?
Is it as cold in Abbotsford as it is here in Vancouver?
It's -8 right now.
I don't know what the temperature is in Vancouver, but
it's -8 right now here.
We're usually a tad colder.
This time of year, yes. Usually Vancouver's warmer than we are.
Yeah. A lot of times we get snow when Vancouver does.
-8
We had our snow didn't melt this last week.
Yeah, it's still -8.
Your name has a symbol next to it because I made it so that other people wouldn't ban you, Mom. My mom's been banned like twice. Because the moderators, when you're joking, they think that you're being all trolly and they ban you and it's a pain to find you. So I made it so you're not bannable. Do you have any good suggestions for NHL jerseys to pick up? And also, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
NHL jerseys to pick up. Columbus ones are underrated. If you can find one, especially if you can find it for probably less than full value, I would say Columbus is good to pick up. They're pretty sharp jerseys. Boxing Day, you're going to have some sales right now. And there's still some jerseys out there too that are from the Climalite era already. So before the prime green, I actually prefer them to the prime green jerseys from Adidas. So keep your eyes peeled. Like Cool Hockey still has a bunch on sale. They just don't have it available on their main site. You have to search Cool Hockey sale, and then you can find the page. It's not readily available through the main page of their site.
Am I Asian? If British Canadian, I know, right? That's a new one. Nope. I don't think I've ever been asked that. I'm very British Canadian, so
yeah, no.
Have you seen the updates on the Omaha Lancers?
No, I haven't seen the updates on that.
Wife got me a Bench Clears Kachina today.
My wife got me this ministry jersey.
He did.
So now I can wear this ministry jersey. It's more of an entertainment guy jersey than it is a hockey jersey, but yeah, it's Christmas.
That's true.
Yep. See, she's fine. She just sits.
What's your guys' all-time favorite video game?
Probably the original Super Mario Brothers or Street Fighter 2. Street Fighter 2 created so many hours and hours of fighting amongst me and my friends. Hilarious fighting. You can't use that character. Why can't I use him? Because you can't beat him? Well, all you do is that move. Well, then learn to stop that move, and then I won't use him anymore. It's great.
I'm not really a video game person. I liked Sims. I liked Zoo Tycoon. Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Roller Coaster Tycoon is fantastic.
Civilization. That's about
No,
as
I'm
far
allowed
as
to
I
pick
go
up the
for
bunny.
video games.
Yes, I am. I'm allowed.
My
to pick
wife
up the
got me a
bunny.
barbecue spice set. That sounds fun.
That does sound fun.
Let the deliciousness begin. That sounds awesome.
That's,
Absolutely love your channel. Hockey Crazy in Seattle. We
Thank
just
you.
need wins.
They'll get them. They
Oh.
just need the more consistent goaltending.
Thoughts on the Bengals? Bengals fan here.
The Bengals, having been a fan of the Bengals for 40 plus years, I expect heartbreak. It's just the expectation I have.
When do the Sabres get sent to the minor leagues?
Well, the first team to get sent down would be Arizona. They'd go down before Buffalo. Arizona's got a worse, and actually Buffalo, they're 10, 15, and 5. They're equal with Devils right now.
Oh, somebody got hockey tickets for Christmas. That's
I've seen some people got hockey tickets. I'm wondering though, with all the rescheduling they're going to have to do, if our game's going to end up being in April or not. It might get bumped up. It might get moved around.
Well, maybe they could move it to some of them. Well, some of them might be able to move to the Olympic break, but some of them won't. Best AHL jersey. My vote is Condors.
The Tucson Roadrunners, the Kachina, looks fantastic. The Roadrunners Kachina is really, really nice. I'm a big fan of that one. No, I'm already carrying her. I can't carry you and her. I can't carry both of you.
Dad.
I can't though.
Are you guys hype for Book of Boba Fett Wednesday, December 29th, 2021? Only on Disney Plus. That sounded like a commercial.
I am very,
of course, Shannon's
very
excited.
I'm very much looking forward to it. See, she knows it's a live stream. So when I'm making a video, she won't make a peep. But if she knows it's a live stream, she'll bug me constantly because she's like, you can pick me up then.
What do I cook for Christmas dinner? I have everything all ready to put in the oven as soon as we're done doing this. I have tutsia, kind of potato
It's
casserole. It's not. It's like a potato
I'm not French,
casserole,
so it's tutory.
And Brussels sprouts. And I made cranberry sauce this morning. And then I have a ridiculous amount of sugary stuff.
Tutsia is basically a fancy meatloaf.
It's what?
It's a fancy meatloaf.
It is not. Other than it has ground meat in it. Right. There is no other similarity.
It's ground meat, and then the fancy.
It's not in a loaf or even hard. No. Oh my gosh, Shannon. Okay, anyways.
It is. It's fancy meatloaf.
It's not.
Fancy crumbly meatloaf.
What's the best holiday you ever had? Holiday as in like a trip? Because
best holiday we ever had would have to be the Vegas Christmas trip, I would think.
That was so fun.
That was still my favorite.
Disneyland was pretty awesome.
Disneyland was great.
Bear?
This is what my life is like down here.
You're obnoxious.
This is why every now and then, if you listen, you can hear me saying, knock it off. She won't let you pick her up. She doesn't want you to pick her up. She wants me to pick her up. She wants this rabbit to be put down so she can be picked up.
Dad, is Carolina needing to pick up some muscle?
I wouldn't be surprised if they're in the market for it. And honestly, if you're looking for a bottom six guy who can, push this around a little bit, they should be available, especially as we get closer to the deadline. Can you stop glaring at the bunny rabbit?
Stupid rabbit.
I'm allowed to carry her too.
Are you gonna survive? Merry Christmas, Shannon. Love your channel. Would you call the Blues contenders?
Yes. The only reason that the Blues weren't in that video I did the other day is because it was just the top 8 and the Abs, because I thought I have to have the Abs in the video because the Abs were the team everybody was picking before the season started. That's all it was. I just said top 8 teams in the league and the Abs. The Blues absolutely are in contention.
My God, Bear's needy. You guys have no idea. It's all day.
It never
all
stops.
the time. And then at night when we go to bed, she has to be like right between us. And if she doesn't,
right in my face,
she'll be like laying on whoever's shoulder she can get to and just stares until we move so she can go right between us.
Yeah.
Hey, THG, you and your missus are pretty cool. I
We
know
try.
sometimes my comments seem aggressive. It's mostly a joke. And also, I'm obsessed with the Rangers. Anyways, happy holiday and big love. Thank you. Okay.
I used to be obsessed with the Canucks, and then they depressed me too much.
My cats are not
stopped.
enjoying the meowing.
We're not enjoying the meowing, which is why she picked Bear up. Bear normally would
Because
not
she
be.
won't ever.
Bear's not being happy with being picked up right now either because she wants me to pick her up.
Shannon did not get me any hockey jerseys for Christmas.
No.
This might be the first Christmas I did not get a hockey
I got
jersey.
you a t-shirt.
I did get a hockey shirt and hockey.
Oh, I got you a long sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
I got her a Quebec Nordiques long sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
And I got her
wild,
the track pants. Wild
track
pants.
They're like wild
joggers.
Yeah, they're like a thinner fabric joggers. Yeah. Do you still believe in Trotz? He is putting terrible line combos on ice and ripping young players in the media. He deserves to be fired at the end of the year.
I think Barry Trotz will get more than 1 year from Lou Lamoriello. I think that what's going on with the Islanders right now, I think it's a combination of the schedule was really tough, and I think honestly, then they got the COVID outbreak as soon as they get home. I think it's just been a lot of things have gone wrong. Barry Trotz, with his resume, he's earned himself a lot of rope before he would be canned by the team. I would be very surprised if they got rid of him this year.
Who has the best shot of knocking off Tampa?
It might be Florida. If you get a Tampa Florida setup, that might be a series, because last year started the actual feud between those two teams. Florida could be the team. Carolina too, though. If we see that in the conference final, that could be absolutely fantastic.
We should hold all of the animals. I don't have enough arms for that.
We don't, and that would get ugly, because one of us would have to hold
all
multiple
the bunnies.
Cats, and the cats.
You can't hold
even if
cats.
we were trying to hold the 4 cats.
That wouldn't work.
That would go badly.
No, that would not work.
She'll start crying in 5, 4, 3, because she wants me to pick her up.
Yeah, Dad. Oh, love you, Shannon. You rock. He does rock. Agreed.
No, Ministry rocks.
What kind of men do I like? This kind. That's about it.
So nerds that wear hockey jerseys.
Yeah. When are we going to Vegas?
Oh. We would have been in Vegas right now. We would have skipped this.
Vegas right now.
We would have skipped this. We'd be in the heat. We'd be posting pictures of ourselves in shorts and t-shirts, waving at the camera.
He's lying. I would not be wearing shorts. There will never be pictures online of me wearing shorts, because I only wear shorts.
I'll Photoshop
as pajamas.
I'll Photoshop something up.
Never do I wear shorts in public.
Who would you like me to Photoshop you onto?
No.
That's not an answer.
No.
It wasn't a yes or no question. Hey, bunny.
No. Okay.
She's so good. She's such a well-behaved little rabbit.
But as for when we're going, summer.
The plan is August.
Rescheduled our trip.
We rescheduled it to August. And so we've got our fingers crossed that by August it shouldn't be a problem by August.
Well, then it'll be a matter of kids too. Gotta schedule all the kids and stuff.
We can just send them somewhere else.
Yeah, that's totally.
Hey, in movies it creates hijinks. Right. So there's going to be hilarity and hijinks that will ensue.
Leave them at home by themselves.
Or we could just fly them to New York. All kinds of hijinks occur when you go to New York. No, nothing can go wrong.
When the COVID outbreak hit, the vets before were playing awful, and the Calypso, though not winning games, played better than vets did.
There is definitely an age problem with the Islanders this year. This is a league now that's very much towards the younger, faster players, and the way Lou Lamoriello's built that lineup, if everything's clicking and they're playing their style, it's okay. But if a team's not letting them play their style of hockey, they're in over their heads.
It's probably 40 in Vegas. Whatever it is, it's way warmer than it is here.
Yeah.
We were there for Christmas 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago.
Yeah, all the reminders on Facebook are
everybody else
was
freezing cold, and we were great, just wearing hoodies. It was fantastic. And I would love to be able to go to Vegas in the winter, and I want to go walk in the desert And maybe we'll find some lizards because that
You
would
found
be
lizards when you
awesome.
were out cleaning up
I did.
after
I posted
the
picture.
flooding that we had around
Don't
here.
worry, I saved a gecko.
She saved
and
a gecko.
3
She sent me a
frogs.
picture.
I did.
I was very disappointed she didn't bring the frogs home.
No.
We're this close to a zoo. We're this close.
No, I don't have enough time in the day for that. No. Winter Classic predictions.
Well, A, the game will happen. And B, I'll say St. Louis wins it. I'll just say, yeah, I'll say St. Louis wins it. Just to keep that division nice and close.
My girlfriend hates you. I get home from work and I need a beer and 15 minutes of THG before I'm ready to face my evening. It's
when I started
understandable.
dating her, I had to do YouTube videos before we went on dates.
That's true.
So
that's true. I would sit on
she
the other
hated
side of the
me
living room.
before then too. So
that's not true.
she
did. I'd sit on the other side of the living room.
Yeah.
Pretending I wasn't there.
Yeah.
While he did his videos.
Yep. Told her just keep it shut.
That's not
and then we can go out.
You did not.
If you could just zip it, that'd be great.
That's not true. That he did not.
Every now and then I'd have to pause the video and
I
go.
think you need a bird next. No. Veto on all of the birds.
Not happening. We even hatched chicks, and that was nowhere near as much fun as we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, we did it for the kids for school.
We thought it was going to be like fun and chicks. We didn't realize they hate everything.
It definitely just reiterated how much I do not want chickens ever.
They hate they hate people. They don't like anybody talking to them. As soon as I talk to them, they start squawking and hide in a corner, and it's like, what?
It sounded like they were in pain if you picked them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was aggravating.
I get a feeling you guys watch hockey. Hockey?
If the game on, I watch it. So
hello. It's in the 50s in Vegas.
That'd be nice. That's like about 10 or 12 degrees.
Yeah, isn't that 10?
Yeah, that'd be nice. Man,
well,
compared to here,
would be 10. Right.
Because here it's got to be in the teens.
Canucks white skate jersey coming.
I haven't heard anything that they're gonna do one. I know the black one's supposed to be worn this year. The white one we may see next year. They're supposed to do another reverse retro set or something along those lines where all 32 teams get a new jersey. I would not be surprised to see a white skate jersey for the Canucks.
Excuse me. What's your favorite Canes jersey?
The current third jersey is fantastic. I also really like the Whalers throwback. Those would be my favorites.
Does Florida need to be careful not to do to Spencer Knight what the Flyers did to Carter Hart? Knight is really showing his age. He was just sent down.
Knight was sent down for cap reasons more than anything else, so they needed to bring players up. So Knight got sent down as a result. I think Knight is okay. I think he'll be fine. I think it's just a matter of, him going through this season. I think he showed last year he's a pretty darn good goaltender. At points this year, he's shown it as well. I think he'll be fine. As long as he's the backup, as long as they're not calling on him a lot, I think this year will be okay.
I don't really watch college hockey. That's not on.
It's not up. Not on up here. No, it's not on up here.
Yeah.
They don't even show the Canadian college hockey up here.
Should the Isles bring back the fishermen and embrace the pain of Shane's season?
I would love to see a fisherman jersey come back, but I think under Lou Lamoriello, it will not happen. I think Lou was part of the reason why their third jersey, or their reverse retro seemed uninspired. I think that was in part because of Lou.
What's my favorite number? I don't have a favorite number. I don't. I know. I don't.
I do.
I know you do. I don't. I
have a bunch.
I know you do.
I have a bunch of numbers I really like.
I know you do. I don't.
Number 7. I like the number 53 because it seems like every hockey player I really like wears number 53. 13 is a number I would have worn in sports all the way through school because nobody wore 13 when I was a kid because it was bad luck. And then the answer to life, the universe, and everything is 42. So anytime I see 42, I'm like, hey, that guy's the answer to life, the universe, and everything.
He
Kind
does.
of egotistical, but hey, if you can back it up.
You're not wearing my favorite team.
Yeah,
I disappeared as I was reading. You're not wearing my
decided-
favorite team's jersey. You hate our fan base.
I decided to
True.
wear the ministry one because Yvonne bought it for me. So Yvonne bought this jersey and the hat that matches it for me. So I thought, yeah, I'll wear that.
It was actually a subscriber sent an email about that. And I was like, oh, hey, that's fun. They had no idea they were emailing me and not Shannon, but that's all right.
Hey.
I always use number 41 during my hockey days for some reason.
So close to the answer to life, the universe, and everything.
It's
Just a little
almost.
bit off, yeah.
Just almost the answer.
If the Earth had calculated it wrong, 41 might have been the answer.
Seas and greetings from St. Louis. M.O.
Missouri.
Okay, I was going to say
Missouri.
St. Louis is in Missouri, right?
Yep.
My hockey withdrawal is kicking in, so I rewatched 2019 Game 7 Blues versus Bruins.
That's a good game. I mean, I know that my team lost it, but it was a very good game. The only reason I wasn't a huge fan of it is because Boston was the team I was cheering for, but still, it was a really good game. I was glad that there really wasn't any controversy in the win there.
Thanks for all the fish.
Exactly.
So long, I think that was 42.
So long, and thanks
Very
for all
clever.
the fish. And
Yes.
it's a great song, and it's a great movie. And I know the movie doesn't follow the book, but the way that Douglas Adams wrote Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, he never wrote it the same way twice. So the radio play is not the same as the book, which isn't the same as the TV series. And so the fact the movie isn't the same as the book doesn't surprise me. He never wrote the same thing twice.
Are you going to any Tool concerts in this upcoming tour? We had tickets for the last
tickets for
one.
Vancouver, and now they're not going to
Oh,
Vancouver.
so sad.
There's no dates in Canada, I think.
Not last time I looked, they didn't.
So
sad.
We'd love to go and see Tool
I
because
wish Shannon's
that's on
never
my bucket
seen
list.
them.
I've never seen them. She's never seen Rammstein, but we've got tickets for both concerts in LA next September.
That'd be great.
So that's going to be awesome. And on opposite sides of the building too. So we're going to be on one side of the stadium for one and on the other side of the stadium for the next night. And that's going to be awesome. But yeah, Tool's on my bucket list. She hasn't seen Slipknot either. So
I haven't.
Slipknot's a band I really want to take her to see.
I know. And Shannon needs to see Tool.
Yes.
He's never seen them live. And I have a few times. It's been a very, very long time though. Let's see what happened in the War of 1812.
There's a lot that happened in the War of 1812. It actually started in 1810.
No. Okay.
And back then,
Do you like country music? Nope.
No. I've been told that as I get older, I'll appreciate country music
I was told
more,
that when I was younger
and that I'll listen
eventually
to it
you'll
more,
like
and I'm
it.
like,
Nah,
no, I won't. And I really
that's not how that
haven't.
works.
I had a phase where I liked Shania Twain's music, and I listened to some Faith Hill, but I got over that really fast.
Nope.
It did not last.
Never. Nope.
Closest I got then was Amy Grant, but it was her pop albums I liked.
Yeah, nope.
So Yvonne's a big Amy Grant fan.
I'm not.
But why do you sing Baby Baby all the time?
I don't.
That was like your favorite song.
It's definitely not the kind of music I listen to.
1991 favorite song.
As much as my mom would have loved me to listen to anything else. Anything else. If she's still on here, she would still agree.
Yep.
She still really doesn't like my music. Okay. Do you think Owen Power went back to collect so he can eventually become a free agent and never have to play for Buffalo?
No. I would expect Owen Power to either sign a contract this year or the following. It's rare for college players to hold out and not play. There's a lot that's made of college players that do that, like a Jimmy Vesey, like Adam Fox. But in general, it is rare for players to do that. And I haven't heard anything from Owen Power to suggest that he won't play for Buffalo. And they interviewed him before they drafted him. So if they were that concerned he wasn't going to play for them, I don't think they would have drafted him.
Have you watched or read Wheel of Time? I
haven't watched it
read
yet.
the first 5 books.
Dear Lord.
They got way too long and I don't have enough patience.
5 books?
You haven't ever read it at all, have you?
No.
They're good books, but kind of like Lord of the Rings, where it's a whole lot of walking. There's a whole lot of walking, and the books are way longer. Good story.
Okay, go that way.
Way too long. I don't have patience.
You don't go
for
this
that.
way. You go that way.
I have a short attention span, so
there you
those
go.
books
Good
are hard.
girl. Good bunny.
70 degrees today in Texas. Y'all come down here eventually and have tons of fun with a Stars game. Wait, it's 70 degrees in winter?
Yeah.
I know what 70 degrees is. That's warm.
Yep, that's nice.
That's like a hot spring day.
Yeah, that would be
or
nice.
a cool summer. Oh my goodness, that would be crazy.
But see, I was right.
That is one of the places Shannon really wants
stated
to go.
last month, I know in a video I said that we were getting flooding. We had the heat dome in January. I was looking forward to the blizzards. And today we've had a blizzard.
The weather here is
it's supposed to get bitterly cold between now and Wednesday. So that'll be fun. Wind chills are what they're worried about.
Yeah. Was nice seeing you on Dangle alongside Eric Lindros.
That was weird.
That was really weird.
I called Yvonne in to watch that, and I was like, now think about this. That's your husband in this video with all these people. And it is bizarre. Because to me, I'm still just a guy with a webcam that talks to people about hockey every day. I don't think about the big picture and everything else. I really, it's weird to me.
Are we going to see? Are we going to see a THG show on SDPN? Shannon's been on it a few times.
It's possible. I may reach out to Jesse or Adam, and discuss something with them on something that I could do. So it's definitely something I'm open to, and I've said before I'm fine with coming on. Adam kind of invited me on a couple weeks ago, forgetting time zone differences. At the time he was inviting me on, by the time I woke up, they were already recording the episode, so that's why I couldn't be on. And I just let them know I have to have a heads up because of the time zone difference, because they start at like 9 a.m. on some days their time, which is good, but for me that's 6 a.m. So
we don't wake up at that time.
I don't get up that early.
No. How did we enjoy the weather when we were in Disneyland? That was great.
Oh, the Disneyland weather was
fantastic. You just needed a jacket in the morning, and then after that you didn't. Nice. That was in January. We're here.
I'm just keeping an eye on the bunny if anybody's wondering why I'm looking back. She's good. She's fine. I just have to make sure she's not chewing on anything she shouldn't be. Oh, big stretch.
No, we haven't watched The Wheel of Time on Amazon.
Nope, not yet.
I will watch it.
I'm almost caught up on Titans. I'm almost caught up on
very good books, but yeah, I have a short attention span, so.
You really do have a short attention span. I really do.
When is the Entertainment Guy doing a review of MCU phases? Forget Dangle, you're bigger than him.
Phases.
I don't know about that, but
yeah, I don't know, because I mean I'm kind of glad that the Marvel phases have been gone. Like I haven't even seen Shang-Chi yet. We have to see Shang-Chi still, right? The 10 Rings.
Oh yeah, we do need to watch that.
Okay, where are you getting into?
To be fair, Wheel of Time has way too many books.
What are you getting into?
Yeah, I think I got to 5.
Are you too worked up now?
I think if I remember correctly, it's been a very long time. Like I think before Malachi. No, I had a Malachi and I had a Gabriel when I finished. I think I got through like half of book 6. And I was like, okay, I'm done. It's just too much walking.
Just can't commit, can she? She can't commit. I know. That's why I had to ask her to marry me.
Lots of people talking about the Discord. Are people behaving on Discord? People usually are.
Discord's usually pretty good.
If you're not on our Discord, go on Discord. It's really fun. I think it's fun. It's a little tiny tractor.
Yep.
Yeah, the link is always in the description down there.
Always.
For the Discord, it's pretty fun. Yep. I especially like the game day chats, and look at everybody shows their jersey. Oh, hey, people should show their hockey presence on the memorabilia channel.
I really didn't get hockey presents this year.
No, because you already have all of the hockey. I got you a book.
So I got.
I think that's.
I got socks.
Oh, you got socks that have hockey on them, and you got a hockey book.
And you did get me. Yeah.
That's from a subscriber and went to the inaugural game. So that was really cool that he did that. Yeah, that was fun. Okay, so what you're saying is Owen Power is signing with the Rangers. LOL. Also, do the Rangers need to find a replacement for Sammy Blaze?
I think they will. They will probably be in the market for a replacement for Blaine. He did give them something they needed in the bottom six and a little bit of offense in there as well. There will be teams that are selling at the deadline. The Rangers shouldn't have a problem finding somebody that they can pick up.
Are y'all coffee people? Nope.
She likes lattes.
Like tea.
I'm a soda drinker.
I'm drinking some Christmas tea, so that's fun.
Were you
I got a tea advent this month, and it has lots of the Christmas teas, which is great.
She's so well behaved.
Can we admit that the Panthers' struggles are a result of losing their coach? Q is perfect coach for that team. Burnett has brought down their power play.
On some level, maybe. However, I do think Florida was overachieving early in the season. Now I think they're underachieving, and I think it'll probably balance itself out. I really think that Burnett is still getting into the role as a head coach. I think he'll have the rest of the season to really figure it out. And Florida's still going to be dangerous.
My mom likes wine, white wine. I do prefer white wine over red wine, but
everybody does.
I prefer white wine as a sangria, and that's like maybe once a year I have that. Yes.
I'm not a big wine.
Sangrias are the best kind of wine. No, we're not any kind of alcohol drinker.
No,
all, so.
I'm not a big alcohol fan.
No. How short is the leash on Neely and Sweeney in Boston?
I don't get the feeling like Neely's got any concerns at any point. Sweeney, I mean, it depends. Like, if they miss the playoffs this year, he might be on watch, but I mean, they've had some pretty good success under him. They've done pretty well. The drafting record might be a little bit spotty, but honestly, I think Sweeney's bought himself at least a year and a half to 2 years of mediocrity before they'd consider making a move.
Who do the Leafs try to pick up before the trade deadline?
The Leafs, it's going to be depth, and teams are going to be looking for depth up front and on the blue line as well. If Mrazek keeps getting hurt, they may look for more insurance in net. I like Hutchinson, but I don't get the feeling that Toronto does. So they may be looking for more insurance in net.
Giblets in the stuffing, yes or no? No to stuffing. How's that? What are you doing? You're screwing it up.
I'm sorry.
As a Red Wings fan, I've been pleased with how our team has played this year. Who do they need? Need to get in the draft or
free agency?
Right. Free agency to take the next step.
They need to have that 1, 2, 3, 4 down the middle. So really clearly defined 1, 2, 3, and 4 center. I think ideally, Larkin's going to end up being the number 2 center, or they'll bring somebody in that can be a 1A, 1B with Larkin. I think that's the one spot I look at with them, and I have some questions. And a little bit of depth on the blue line. Outside of that, I think they're in pretty good shape.
If I can see your comment, Maud did not block you. You might have been put in timeout, though.
It's possible.
Especially if you keep
Were they put in timeout?
Repeating the same question, or if you write in all caps. Who controls the money in our household? We both do.
There's no problem.
We really are like a team for everything.
Yeah,
I know people don't.
We've never had a problem with
think
money,
that's a thing.
arguing
We
about money.
Really do. We really work together for like everything. Yeah, we go everywhere together. We're just us, huh?
Pandemic definitely accentuated that.
I know, and thank goodness we actually like each other. Otherwise, this would be a long 2 years.
Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, I don't see how marriages survive where they don't actually like each other. I don't see how the pandemic doesn't just end them. I really. We've
had that conversation before. Previous marriage, I might have murdered.
My previous relationship would not have survived. There's no way.
But luckily, we actually get along really, really well. What you guys see on camera, that really is how we are. People see us like in person for meetups back when we did meetups, and we really are just like this. We really do get along really, really well all the time.
So I don't have to be on my best behavior. I can be myself, and that's a big difference maker.
Eggnog, yes or no? Personally, there isn't enough booze out there to make it taste good. For me, it's texture. I don't mind the flavor of eggnog.
You throw some Irish cream in it. You throw some Irish cream in it. You know what's even better? Hold the eggnog. Just have Irish cream.
I was just going to say. And then if you do less eggnog.
and add some hot chocolate.
A-okay.
And you throw in the Irish cream. Then it's a party.
Shadow. Yvonne is very hands-on in person, though. It's not my fault. He's so cute.
Yeah, we really are like that.
It's because he's so cute.
Always throws people off a little bit. Oh, you guys really are the way you are in videos.
You really do like each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. He's cute, so that helps a lot.
Yeah.
Favorite Christmas movie? Oh.
Elf. And I've seen a lot of people disparaging Elf. I like Elf. Yeah.
Why?
People have turned against Elf. They've decided they don't like it. That they think it's overrated and they don't like it.
Whatever. People are stupid.
Yeah.
So
they've decided.
I like so many Christmas movies.
Christmas Carol with Alistair Sim is the one I used to watch.
There's a lot of Christmas Carol movies I like. Muppet Christmas Carol is fantastic.
You should. You're
well.
A Muppet.
You're a Muppet. You throw me off. Arthur Christmas is great. The kids and I always watch Nightmare Before Christmas on Christmas Eve. I like the Santa Claus movies. I know a lot of people don't. I do. I like Elf. I like the Grinch movies. I like Christmas with the Cranks. Oh, Christmas Vacation. We watched that one yesterday too. I like so many Christmas movies. I like a lot.
She keeps coming back over to me. She's so well behaved.
She's sweet. Bunny.
She's so well behaved.
If anybody in the Vancouver Metro needs a bunny, we have a couple extra.
We have a few.
So just let me know.
They're very well behaved. They're very affectionate.
I do not want 10 bunnies.
They are so sweet.
I wanted 2. They're very sweet.
If we can't find takers for them, I'm gonna pay to get them fixed and do what we got to do. Well, we're not having more.
I told
so
your
when
mom
they reach
that I was thinking
stage,
about when I was giving people cookies, because I give a bunch of people cookies for Christmas. Just put a little bunny in there, and then once you have the bunny, you're like, oh, it's so cute. I can't get rid of the bunny. So that is one way. Just put them in with cookies, and then surprise.
So basically, the entire backyard could be Bunnyville next summer.
No, it won't.
No pool.
I will find homes for
no room
bunnies.
for the pool or
no.
the trampoline. In fact, we can turn the trampoline into some kind of a bunny enclosure.
As much as Adelaide would think that was like the best thing ever, no.
So the whole backyard's just going to be bunnies.
No.
All 10 of them.
No. Do you know who has to do all the work with the animals?
But if they're in,
we have 3 children, but does that mean they? Nope.
And then we don't have to worry about mowing the lawn because they'll do it themselves.
They would. Have you guys seen the videos of
bunnies? Are very good lawnmowers.
Yeah, they are. Love the channel. Hey. Love the pick'ems. Love the abs and caps. Merry Christmas, Shannon and Yvonne. Cheers.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Elf is great. So playful and evergreen. Yes.
Yep. Agreed.
I do really like Elf. What is the best Christmas movie and why is it Die Hard?
See, I've had the argument with Yvonne about what the Christmas movies are and aren't.
No.
So Night of the Comet is a Christmas movie.
Doesn't make it Christmas. And just because Christmas is in it doesn't mean it's a Christmas movie.
Hector becomes Santa Claus in the movie. He dresses up like Santa. And he brings presents for Samantha and Reggie.
Oh, I've got a Christmas movie dress on. It's my Christmas vacation dress.
Yes. So you're not drinking it out of your moose mug, though.
I know, because that doesn't hold very much tea. We'll have that for dinner. We'll do sparkling cider with the moose mugs. Because, yes. Christmas Carol with Patrick Stewart. That one is fantastic. I do really like that.
See, and for me, Christmas Carol, it's the Alistair Sim one from 1950. That's the one that's my favorite.
Several versions of Christmas Carol. Home Alone 2 is the best. What?
See, I was too old for the Home Alone movies.
Wrong.
I found them obnoxious.
I watched the first one in the theater with my aunt.
Why?
Because she took us to Home Alone for Christmas.
I'm betting she enjoyed it less than you did.
Do I like the Beach Boys Christmas music? Not particularly. It's not horrible, but not really. Hi. How are you?
She wanted to
Good
see
buddy.
you. You want to see what's going on, don't you? I know you do.
At this point, you could give away Good Luck Christmas Canuck bunnies. So that's all I have to do. Dress them up for hockey. And then it's a Canuck bunny.
I don't think that's going to work.
How about Polar Express? I don't really like that
I'm
one.
not a big fan of Polar
Oh,
Express.
did I
I always
miss-
found it creepy.
Did I miss one?
There you go.
No,
You
I
want me to
got
move
that
this?
one.
You want me to
I
move
don't
this?
see one I missed.
You want me to move this? Yeah, I'll move it, sweetie. You don't have to run off.
Got that one. I got that one. Oh, there's one I missed. I don't think that's the one I was told I missed, though. As a Canadiens Jets fan, I really thought the U.S. would win gold because of Hellebuck and Connor. Grit from Kachuk boys, etc. Thoughts?
The U.S. is overdue for a gold medal.
Oh,
so
there it is. I found it.
I thought that there was a decent chance for the Americans in this tournament. Dark Horse 2 would have been the Russians if all the NHLers went, because Ovechkin has to win gold eventually, you would think. So, and I wouldn't bank against Ovechkin being on the team 4 years from now either.
Since the Penguins are on a 7-game winning streak, do you think this break will slow down the momentum, or do you think they will come back still on a streak?
I think they'll be fine. I think with Pittsburgh, it doesn't matter who's in or out of the lineup. They play really well. With the Penguins, too, you have Malkin's coming back relatively soon. Other injured players coming back as well. If they can get healthy, I think they can go on a nice run. One thing I've been saying all season is you can't count out Pittsburgh.
Oh, somebody else likes the Santa Claus movies. Good. I do, too.
I like the first one.
I like the first one. I don't really like the second one, and the third one's okay.
Yeah, I just like the first one. I saw the first one in the theater.
I do like the first one. Are you going to do reviews on World Juniors?
I may watch the game tomorrow. I don't think we have any huge plans for tomorrow that would preclude me from watching the World Juniors and doing some sort of a review.
Well, we were thinking about doing a live stream with you playing your NHL game tomorrow.
We're thinking about it. Thinking about it. We'll see. We might get snowed in, so we may not be able to do that.
We need a Sharknado Christmas special.
I'm really surprised they haven't tried that
yet. It
yet.
just looks so ridiculous.
Oh, it's ridiculous already.
Go Blue Jackets. Have they made a mistake not trading a goalie? I feel like both their values have declined.
Well, Korpisalo had a rough year last year too. I think Korpisalo is overrated by fans based on previous seasons, but I don't think he has a lot of value right now. And I think that's why he didn't get moved. I think if not for the tragic passing of Kivlenieks, I think there would have been a move that was made by now. I think Kivlenieks' passing has made it so that for them, holding on to both goalies at least right now is the smart move. I get the feeling that they might be open to moving either if they fall out of contention, but I think Korpisalo would be the preferred target.
Do the cats get along with the bunnies? Yes, they do.
Begrudgingly.
They do all get along. Lily Bell really doesn't care at all. Pixel likes to bat at them.
Bear glares at them, but that's about it.
Yeah, Bear's not such a fan.
Shadow's kind of a jerk at times.
He is. Lily Bell and Pixel like the bunnies the most, though.
He doesn't try to hurt them.
No, Pixel and Lily Bell like them. Pixel likes to play with them and watch them because they just hop around.
They're gonna have to get used to it because the plan is that this one that's down here now, she'll be on the set. That'll be the bunny that's down here.
Am I a Sagittarius? No, I'm Aries.
Oh, that explains so much.
I
had always thought about that personality of yours
to like
all of
nothing.
All of this that I have to deal with on a daily basis.
Pardon me?
And you being an Aries, seeing that
just
snippy. See, that's an Aries right there, right? That's
okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, somebody got a hockey guy mug for Christmas.
I'm sorry. I hope you wanted a hockey guy mug for Christmas.
When Cooch and Point come back, who do you think gets sat for Tampa?
Well, I mean,
some name: Radish, Nash, Kachuk, or Joseph.
So Joseph or Nash would end up being likely the first one out of the lineup, and then Kachuk or Radish, depending on which one can clear waivers, because that very often is the dividing line. So if either of them can clear waivers, they don't have to worry about waivers. That's how they'll run it. Kachuk's been very good energy guy. Radish has been solid too. Maybe they send both of them to the AHL again, depending on whether or not they're waivers exempt. If they're not waivers exempt, it gets a lot messier from there because they need to play.
How many bunnies do you guys have? I watched a video on the Entertainment Guy, and I swear there were 35 different bunnies. There's 10.
Right now, there's
10 bunnies. The 2 adults, 4 from the older litter, and 4 from the younger litter. There are 10 bunnies, which is a ton of bunnies, and there's way more than we need. So if anybody needs a bunny, let me know.
Like I said, they're very well behaved. They're very affectionate.
They're mostly litter box trained. And they're super sweet.
And yeah.
What kind of tea am I drinking? I am drinking dark chocolate orange tea. It's one of my. It's really good. Ugh. Whatever. It's really good.
Orange tea?
No.
You a monster?
No, smell it.
Ugh.
Whatever. It's really good.
It smells like death.
What? Just shut it. You're such a brat.
Well, don't stick something under my nose and expect a compliment.
I know. Yeah. What are the cats' names?
That's Bear up there. This is Shadow over
here. Shadow. With
and
Pixel
then we have
and
Lilybell and Pixel, who are upstairs at this point.
We're in Canada. We are in BC. Mm-hmm. Oh, there we go. Lars just linked the Cats and Bunnies Instagram.
Yes.
It's the critter. And Gabriel, why are you on here? Children. Okay. What did Santa bring the kids?
Everything. They didn't fit. The presents didn't fit under the tree. She spent 3 hours putting presents in bags. We don't even wrap them. They're in bags.
It takes everybody forever to wrap presents. Just saying. They got video games and Adelaide got little.
If you had wrapped them the old-fashioned way, it would have taken you way longer.
They're calico critters. They're like little animal dollhouse.
Well, they got 9 video games altogether.
Yeah. So
for the Switch.
I expect children to leave me alone this coming week, so then I can do
9 video games should do it. So basically,
in the snow.
I kept waiting for sales. So over the last 3 months, every time there's a sale on something, I would just grab it. And we got Gabriel the almost life-size AT-AT. It feels like it is. It's 1,200 pieces.
It's gonna take him forever.
It's gonna take a while. So. And then Adelaide got a bunch of octopuses that turn inside out.
Stuffies, yeah.
Yeah, she got a bunch of stuffies. And I got her a book. So I don't know if you guys got advertised that book.
Yeah, I need to post a picture.
The Dream, what is it? Hockey Dream or whatever. And so you give them the name of your kid and you give them the picture of what the kid looks like. And they just put your kid's name all the way through the book and they put your kid in there. And she became a hero and helped the Maple Leafs win. So
she was so happy. That was
she was
so
beaming the whole time she went through it because she kept seeing her name on every page.
Yeah, and she got to. Yeah, she helped the team win or something.
It wasn't expensive, and it was
really cute.
It was really nice to have that. I wonder if she read the inscription about not leaving it on the floor.
No, not orange pico. It was actually chocolate orange flavored.
Normal humans would drink orange pico, but
I do that as well. But this is good. It's yummy. It's Christmas tea.
Bunny's just under there having a bath. She's quite comfy.
What are the rabbits? We have a lot of rabbits, and we have not named them all because we're not keeping them all.
I have.
We have Pickle and Dandelion. Yeah, Shannon names them. Adelaide names them.
We have Jet. Yeah, we have George. Gandalf.
One they call Cucumber, and Adelaide calls
I call that one Pickle Jr.
And
there's Pickle Jr. and there's Pickle Jr. and then there's Pickle Jr. Because there's 3 that look like the dad, and they have the exact same personality. they're all trouble, and they
They
all
are.
chew on
The brown
everything.
ones are mischief.
But they're so sweet as well. Like they're really
Yeah.
friendly. He's even stopped nibbling. I don't know if you've noticed, but the bigger of the brown bunnies doesn't nibble now. He just
The
gives
little
kisses.
one does. He tries to chew on the wire all the time.
The other
I
one
go over
did
there
too,
and-
though. That he'd lick your hand a few times and he'd try to nibble on it, and he stopped doing that. So now he just gives kisses. Jet does too. She's a sweetheart that way.
Bags are way better to wrap gifts. Eco-friendly too.
Mhm.
Yes. It is so nice to not have the tons of garbage. And
See,
the
but my
kids really
grandmother
like-
would have felt gypped by that. My grandmother,
Oh,
she was big on. It would take her
Whatever.
10 minutes to open
She
a
would
present.
love that she'd get to
It would
keep
take
the
her
bag.
10 minutes to open a present. And she would just very carefully, and she get like little scissors, and she'd make sure she was cutting the tape. And that way, the next Christmas, you got a present that was wrapped in the same paper, because she'd then fold it all up and put it in her purse. And that was your present's wrapping paper the year after.
No. She would love cloth bags because she still gets to reuse
I
them.
don't know if she
The
would.
kids really like them too because then they're
All
cute.
right, let's whip up a seance and we'll ask her.
Was I a cheerleader in high school? No, definitely not. First off, I was in a wheelchair for most of high school. No. I dressed
don't
pretty
know.
darn goth in high school.
I don't think that would have fit at all. Next, they'll ask if I was the
No.
quarterback of the football team. The answer to that
Yeah.
would be also regaling with
No.
laughter. We didn't have a football team for our school either, so that doesn't really matter. We had a rugby team.
Yeah,
We didn't
no,
have a football. I wasn't
I-
on the rugby team either.
I dressed really goth and was in a wheelchair. So no, I was definitely not a cheerleader.
And I was the nerdy
No.
wallflower in both middle school and high
No.
school. I perfected the nerdy wallflower look. I was good at it.
Should Hextall and Burke make a splash at the trade deadline or go for depth? And who are the big names who might go at the deadline?
It doesn't feel like there's a lot of big names that are available right now. But remember, we've got a lot of teams competing for playoff spots, and some of them are going to fall out. So the big names right now, there really aren't any. With the Eichel trade having taken place, it feels like there just isn't that big name unless Tarasenko became available, but that's highly unlikely with St. Louis. With Pittsburgh, look for Reynolds. So look at the UFA market. Look for middle of the pack UFA, and they're going to have to keep themselves under the cap as well. It's going to be a challenge for the Penguins, but I do get the feeling they're going to go all in again because you have Crosby, you have Malkin. You're supposed to be going for it every year.
What hair dye do you use? I use Arctic Fox. Yeah, I like Arctic Fox because it doesn't bleed onto everything else. I used to use Manic Panic, but Manic Panic gets on everything.
That's why it's panic.
Splat is even worse. It comes
It's
out
in
of your
the
hair
name.
so quickly.
Splat.
I like Arctic Fox the best.
hair, I'm really careful with what I do to my
Mhm.
hair.
Doesn't stain everything.
It's very, very sensitive, my hair. And I have to make sure that I preserve it. So I make sure that I dye it regularly.
Shannon shaves it all off, so that's not a thing.
Every third day I dye it. And I find that it's nice.
What am I drinking? I'm drinking some Christmas tea. It's chocolate orange tea.
It is fantastic. You haven't drank any, so
I thought you used Kool-Aid. You can't dye your hair purple with
I win.
Kool-Aid, and you're gross.
I won.
You can't dye your hair purple with Kool-Aid. If you
Lot of
try,
the-
you'll end up with gray hair.
A lot of the time, if I have to pause a video, especially early in the morning, it's because I have to burp.
Because he's a gross boy. That's why. Because he's a gross boy.
Great. It's first thing in the morning, of course. I got to
Mm.
burp a bunch of times. I've actually had to start videos over again because I'm like, I already paused. I'm only 30 seconds in. I just got to start over. So it's what a lot of the pausing is. She's so well behaved. She's just sitting in there. What a good little bunny.
probably having a nap.
She's right. No, she's
Aw.
just sitting in there.
Sweet bunny.
She's a very good bunny rabbit.
We have
I'm
lots
surprised.
of good bunny rabbits. So if anybody needs a bunny rabbit,
Just let me know.
It's gonna be like a reverse telethon.
Send me an email.
I'll give you a bunny. They're really sweet.
We should have a TV commercial. Do it like the used car salesman. We don't sell cars. We give away bunnies.
Commercials are so weird. We don't sell pizza. We sell cars. But nobody
But
asks
you
if we
remember.
sell pizza.
But you remember.
I don't know who they are. I just know their commercials are really
Nope,
weird and don't
that's
make
the thing.
sense.
The commercials get stuck in your head. It doesn't matter why. It's that it gets stuck in your head. That's the important thing.
Ham or turkey. I
Turkey.
mean, tutsia.
Turkey.
But yes, I do.
I prefer turkey. We didn't get a turkey this year, did we?
Yeah, I did. I found one.
You had to go to the States.
I had to go to the States to get a turkey. There's a lot of turkeys drowned. So.
Yeah. Yeah, we lost a lot of turkeys.
And chickens.
Yep. Now, and I mean, it's a 6-week turnaround from egg to slaughter. So, I mean, it's a...
For chickens, turkey's longer.
Chickens and ducks are the same. Turkeys, I don't think, are that much longer. Because the meat can't be that old.
Right.
Or it gets tough. So, yeah. It's one of those industries where they can get back up and running pretty quickly as long as they have the eggs.
Turkey is dry and lacking flavor. Well, then you're doing it wrong.
That's why you don't dry it out, and that's why you make sure the gravy
Turkey's
is
overrated.
fantastic.
Again, then you're doing it wrong.
The gravy is really what makes or breaks your turkey.
Yeah, if you think
bad
it's dry,
gravy-
you're doing turkey wrong.
Yeah, a good gravy can be fantastic. My dad used to add beef bouillon, though. It drove my mother completely mental.
To
Turkey gravy.
Eric's family did that too, and it was just one of those. Why is there brown gravy with the turkey?
She would leave.
Why did
she
you
would
put
leave the
beef
room?
Oh my god!
She'd leave the room for like 2 minutes, and I'd see Dad grabbing the beef bouillon. I'm like, oh no! And everything tasted like beef. And it's like, no, what are you doing?
Brining the turkey. That's what I do. I brine turkey.
It was so funny because my mom would be so mad.
We always do snacks and sweets for Christmas Day after a nice breakfast. We do the snacky dinner on Christmas Eve. We do like meat and cheese, and then I do a veggie platter and such. And then for Christmas Day, we do tutsia and like the Christmas dinner. For breakfast on Christmas, we always do cinnamon rolls. Yeah.
You did cheater cinnamon rolls, so you didn't do
I did do cheater cinnamon rolls this year, and I'm glad I did. With all of the flood cleanup, that really took away a lot of my Christmas
killed your wrist too.
Time. It did kill my wrist. It took away a lot of my Christmas time, so I didn't have as much time as I normally do. So I got those, like the Pillsbury cinnamon rolls that you just put them in the oven.
No, you can't get over
which
that.
I don't.
Sweetie.
I usually do
Come on.
overnight cinnamon rolls, but
No, you can't get over that.
I just haven't had any time. Way
Wow,
too
you
much
leaked.
time doing flood cleanup.
You leaked. Hi.
Christmas Day breakfast has always been green and red Jello on toast. What?
On
Jello
toast?
on toast?
I've never thought. I don't.
Doesn't the Jello melt
That's
and
weird.
make your toast soggy?
Yeah, that would be weird. Hey, baby.
Pass.
Hey, baby.
Oh, somebody else does cinnamon rolls for
You
Christmas.
getting all
morning.
psyched out again?
Always,
all psyched
always,
up?
always. But I usually make them the night before, and then with doing the snack dinner on Christmas Eve, makes it so I have time so I can do most of the preparation. But
Yep. Your ears are really cold. Yes, your ears are
bunnies
really
get cold ears really easy.
Yes, your ears are cold. Okay,
Let's see.
there you go.
Would you ever
There you go.
consider starting your fantasy UHL hockey league back up, or is it too much work since you stopped doing it?
That would be
That
a
would
lot of work. Because that would be a lot of work if I was going to start that up again. I debated about that during the last pause, and the logistics of it are just, it's too much.
Baby. Come here, sweetie. Where'd you go, bunny? He's a good bunny.
She is a good bunny.
The bunny's
She's getting
Plenty
too
of
excited,
Christmas
though.
presents,
She's getting too excited.
which they thoroughly enjoyed. I haven't given them all the presents, of course, but we put a
No.
couple in there, and they were quite excited.
Yeah, she's a very good bunny.
Merry Christmas. Will 2022 be the year you guys finally come back to Vegas? I sure
That's
hope
the plan.
so.
First week of August
We
is the
have
plan.
tickets. Well, we have reservations.
Yeah,
Can't
I haven't
believe
got
it's
the
been
plane
almost
tickets yet.
3 years since your last visit.
It's been exactly 3 years since our
I
last visit.
know. Maybe it's time to consider buying a vacation home.
I don't know if
Don't-
we'd be eligible to do that.
I don't know how that works. Don't you have to have visas to do that?
I'm not sure.
Might
I'm not
depend on
sure.
like how long you're there. I don't know.
We could do a timeshare. Next time we're in Vegas, we'll do the timeshare that day.
No,
one day. Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
no.
we'll do the timeshare.
No, they always want us to, but no.
Yeah, we'll sign up. We'll be so excited to sign up, they'll think something's wrong with us and they'll rescind the invitation. Security will walk us out.
How old are we? Super old.
I'm 78 years old. She's 34. So it's weird, but we make it
I have
work.
a 17-year-old, so that would.
I don't judge. Remember, that's how that worked.
No.
I was the principal at our high school, and we were
Go to
always good
Vegas.
friends.
I heard they have gambling. We don't gamble.
If you want to keep your money
we
in
like
Vegas,
to go
don't
to
gamble. And if you're going to
Vegas.
drink, get your drinks at CVS.
Yes.
And
that's true.
don't just in the
True.
bars. It's expensive.
You look good for 78. I know, right?
I try.
Does
I
pretty
try.
good for 78.
I can pass for 73.
Nah.
I can pass for 73.
What tea am I drinking? I'm drinking chocolate orange tea. It's a Christmas tea. I got a fun tea advent, and so it's one of my fun teas. See, in my fun, I don't know if you can tell. It's a fun teacup. It's a Christmas teacup. So, how long do you think it'll take for Minnesota to get out of this 4-game skid?
I don't know. What do you think, Yvonne? What do you think with the Wild?
I think it depends on who they're playing, but I think they could definitely get out of it.
I think they're still playing well.
Yeah, I don't.
They're still
I don't
playing
think they're
well.
Bad.
The results are one thing. That's something too with the power rankings. I don't just look and go, well, this team's winning, this team's losing, so automatically we're going to make a huge change. There's teams that play well when they're losing, and there's teams that don't look very good when they're winning. So that's definitely a thing. I think Minnesota's still playing well.
Where is Lily Bell? She is upstairs, probably still in the living room. She likes to be in the living room up by everybody up there.
She found the ball.
Oh, good. Which pet is the most hyper?
Shadow.
Little brown bunnies. Yeah.
Shadow in the middle of the night.
The cats.
Shadow at 3 a.m. He'll decide, I'm going to start yowling and running around the house. And then he'll usually run back and forth. And eventually Lily Bell tells him to knock it off. And then a fight breaks out.
My dad and I visited Vegas a couple months ago. It was a great town. The sights and the people are great. Hockey game was fun. Yeah, we really like going to Vegas. It's very fun. It's so fun to just be able to walk around.
Vegas is nice because I'll do my videos in the morning. So I still do videos when I'm on vacation. Yvonne goes and walks around like she'll do the Miracle Mile or whatever that is.
Just walk wherever.
The mall, you go walk through there. You went to Hell's Kitchen.
I did, yeah.
And all of that. So I get my videos done. And then as I'm coming out, she's coming back from walking around. And then we go do stuff. Which usually involves more walking around.
I get so many steps when we're in Vegas.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yep. True story.
It's good exercise.
I don't miss the treadmill so much because we're walking all day and
we get a lot of steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good little bunny.
How many tacos can you eat before you puke? What in the world?
I've never eaten until I can puke, so I have no idea.
It's not healthy.
They used to do the dollar tacos at Taco Bell, and I'd get like 5 of them. So I know I don't puke after 5, but I don't want any more after 5 either, so I just don't keep eating until I throw up. Oh, here she goes.
As Coyotes fans, so happy to see guys Louis, Ladd, and Boyd play big minutes. Coyotes don't win much, but the players look happy to play.
It's been nice to see Ladd in the NHL again. It's been nice to see Boyd getting a real opportunity. I've liked Boyd for a long time. And Louis seems to be enjoying himself. I know the points still aren't there, but Louis at least seems to be enjoying himself. He seemed very miserable his last couple of seasons in Vancouver.
You can just sit around on the strip and people watch all day. You won't get bored. That's true.
Where are you going?
I prefer taco time, but it's hard to find them in BC. I know the one here in Abbotsford closed a couple months back.
Where are you going? What are you doing? No, I'm
favorite place you visited outside of the US? So like here in Canada? Or...
Yeah, because I've never been outside of Canada and the US. I've never gone to Mexico. I've never gone to Europe.
I've been to Mexico and I've been to Europe.
Yeah, you have. You're lucky.
Both are pretty fun.
You're such a learned world traveler.
Yeah. So aside from the US, do you mean Canada then? So is the question more favorite place we visited in Canada?
No, you don't need to eat that, sweetie. That's not
Favorite
food.
kind of cookie? Yes.
Mint Oreos.
No, not any kind of Oreos, because Oreos are not yummy.
What? Remember when they had the peanut butter Oreos? You liked those.
Those are good. Those are the rare Oreos that are acceptable.
But the mint Oreos are good
I
too.
don't really like Oreos. I don't like the filling part. It tastes like Crisco.
We're gonna have to get divorced, I guess. It's the only answer. That's a deal
Brat.
breaker, that one.
Okay. Pop-Tarts are top tier.
I like Pop-Tarts.
Mm-mm.
I don't like Hot Pockets though.
Those are so
Hot
gross.
Pockets are disgusting.
Blech. We've got them several times thinking, well, that one sounds good. They never are.
Nope, Hot Pockets are
It's so
gross. I do not
They're
understand.
really icky.
I don't understand the point of Hot Pockets. I don't
It's
understand the audience for Hot Pockets. Who decided that's edible? I want to talk to the FDA about that one.
No.
They're
But Pop-Tarts are gross too. Those taste like sweet cardboard.
Pop-Tarts are fine.
They're not. They're gross.
Pop-Tarts are fine.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, there's no problem with Pop-Tarts. They're good. See, what you do is you get a layer of cardboard. You get another layer of cardboard, and then you put jam in the middle. Cardboard tastes fantastic. And then you just coat it
Pretty
in sugar.
sure is what it is.
You coat it in sugar. It's great. Pop-Tarts are really good.
Were you a school teacher?
No, but
I was.
I've done teaching and jobs that I've had. So I've usually been seen as somebody who can teach others at jobs that I've had. So I kind of got used to doing instruction stuff at other jobs. So me putting together whiteboards and all that, I used to do that when I worked at a call center. I'd throw together whiteboards and do training stuff. And so I had some experience with that before. And I was putting together training materials for various tasks at my old job as well. She's gone completely spaz now.
Running.
But yeah, I've done that kind of thing. So what I'm doing on the channel now is not that far outside the realm of what I was doing before, anyways.
Have either of you ever been to my hometown of New Orleans?
New Orleans.
Yeah. Merry Christmas to your family and to all of the viewers.
Sadly, no. I want to go to New Orleans.
Been many places in the States. We really haven't. We've been, of course, to Washington.
Washington, Oregon, California. We've been in all 3 states on the coast. We've been in Nevada.
Vegas.
We crossed into Arizona, technically, on the Tillman Bridge.
Touched Arizona.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I walked across the bridge. She did. She watched me walk across the bridge. I even jumped up and down on it while you were like, no, stop it. Like me jumping up and down on the bridge could actually damage it. But she freaks out.
No. I have also been to Minnesota, and I've been in an airport in New York and in Georgia.
And you've been in Missouri.
Oh, yes. I've been in Missouri. I tried to block that from memory.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I've been in any other states. I think that's it for me.
Oh, and we've been to Idaho.
Oh, yes, Idaho.
North Idaho.
That's what I've blocked out as Idaho. So.
Paul Maurice, coach again? Thoughts?
It's up to him. If Paul Maurice wants to coach again, he absolutely will. Somebody will give him a job. It's his call, though. He decided to walk away from the Jets. If he wants to come back and coach again, there will absolutely be teams that want him.
Shannon, is there a band jersey that you want, like the Ministry one? This new place by my place sells strictly those. Could probably get almost any band there.
I would love a Rammstein jersey.
Oh my gosh. All right, so this one,
or
somebody, a subscriber sent an email about this company, and they do band shirts, but most of them are bands that Shannon listens to. But the Ministry one's fun because he likes Ministry. But yeah, Shannon really likes Rammstein and Slipknot and Tool. And
good girl. Good
bands
girl.
like that.
She didn't run off when I went to pick her up like the other ones do.
What was your first jersey?
My first jersey was the Vancouver Canucks white skate jersey when they wore... Nope. my first jersey was the Boston Bruins black 80s jersey that my dad's friend gave me, that the bears were worn off on it. So it was just the glue that was there instead of the bears on the shoulders. So I would just make sure I wore a jacket over it so it still looked good, because the main logo on the front still looked fine. I got a lot of compliments on wearing that jersey, and I was like, yeah, I can. Listen, just it's one of those things when you wear it, you go, yeah, this works for me. And so Boston, I felt that way with right away.
How do Bruins fans suffer Jack Edwards?
Edwards is okay at calling the play-by-play, and I think Edwards can be all right, but he does have a serious bias towards the Bruins that goes beyond most other biases. What? She was trying to come over.
Mint Oreo thins are very good.
Yep.
Should Chucky Lindgren get the start when play resumes, since Binnington's last start was less than stellar, especially his helmet throwing episode? That was silly.
Binnington will get the start if he's good to go. The only way I could see them throwing in Lindgren would be if they felt like he was on a hot streak and they didn't want to pull him out while he was on that hot streak. But with this break, I would think they'd go to Binnington. Especially if it's a really important game, they'll put Binnington in net.
Do the cats mess with the tree or the ornaments? No, only Pickle. Pickle is the only one.
When I was a kid, my mom and we figured out what it was with the tree. So we always had cats knocking the trees down. And it was tinsel. It was loose tinsel, and the fact that whenever the heat came on, it would dance on the tree. And that's what the cat was after.
Right.
So when we stopped using tinsel on the tree, just that loose stuff you'd throw at it, cat stopped trying to climb the tree. It was fantastic. We didn't have to worry about it. I had a cat, though, Patches, that he didn't care. He'd still knock it down. So I would actually cinch the tree to the ceiling so that if he climbed whatever, it wouldn't fall over.
I had,
but none of these cats care.
I used to take the stand and I'd have, I don't remember what I put under. Oh, I had to have it on a coffee table, and then I duct taped the stand to the coffee table so it didn't fall over easily. It worked pretty well. And then I made sure that on the bottom was only soft ornaments. I sewed a bunch of little ornaments out of fun fabric on the bottom. Yep. Because little kids really like to play with pretty ornaments. So
but yeah, the cats we have now, they don't care about the tree.
No,
the girls will
sleep
under
it. Yeah.
But Shadow and Bear don't care about this one. Bear every now and then nips at this tree, but that's about it.
Our tree upstairs frequently has Pixel, Lilybell, Pickle, and Dandelion all under the tree because they all like to sleep under the tree. It's their favorite place. It's kind of cute. Don't forget that in 1998, The Undertaker threw Mankind off Hell in a Cell and plummeted 16 feet through an announcer's table.
That match was so brutal. And I watched that live. That was one of those pay-per-views I watched live. And his teeth came out through his nose in that match, and he was concussed. His shoulder was out of the socket, and he kept wrestling. Kept going. And then they slammed him on the top of the cage, and it gave way, and he fell into the ring. And it was something. We should watch that sometime. I think you'd really enjoy that.
That does not sound like something I would want to watch.
Or the match with The Rock, the I Quit match, where Rocky kept hitting him in the face with the chair while his kids were watching and crying.
No, you've told me about that one. That sounds awful.
Yeah,
awful.
You'd enjoy that. That'd be great. There's a reason they don't allow for the chair shots to the head anymore. The Rock basically made that happen. Hey, sweetie. Unprotected chair shots to the head. Nothing like it.
Will you review World Juniors?
I may review the odd game here and there. It depends how long the NHL's out for. I do get concerned if there's like a juniors game on during the day and then there's hockey all night. I don't want to end up being like burned out. And so that's why last year I covered the World Juniors plenty because there wasn't any NHL hockey on. This year, again, it depends on the schedule and everything, but yeah, we'll see.
Thanks for doing this. Merry Christmas.
No problem. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas from Finland. Oh, it's late.
We should get going.
Early there.
We should get going pretty quick though, because she needs to make food.
Well, no, I made all the food. It just has to go in the oven, and I put the teenager in charge of putting the food in the oven.
So we haven't smelled smoke yet.
It shouldn't be smoky yet because it
So-
hasn't been long enough.
Hasn't been any alarms yet or anything, so we'll see.
The fire department has not been called.
But what's amazing
has
is
happened
what's
in live
amazing
streams
is
before.
this live stream is an hour and 15, meaning this bunny's been down here for about an hour and 20 minutes. I've had no problems with her at all.
Little bunny.
That is the longest any of the baby bunnies have been down here with absolutely no problem. So as she gets older, she should be really, really well behaved down
You're
here.
a sweet bunny, aren't you?
She really is.
Yes.
So
We have lots of sweet bunnies. So if anybody needs a bunny,
anyways,
you know where
guys,
to get one.
thanks for coming out. We'll do this again. We may do a live stream tomorrow using NHL 22 because I have that.
Unless the teenager's hungry, there's nothing in the oven. Well, if he wants food, well, if any of them want food. I actually set the Alexa to remind him when to turn on the oven and when to put things in the oven. So,
and then I'll be doing some kind of a power rankings tonight too. I haven't decided on the exact idea of which power rankings I'm going to do. There's a few different things I'm looking at, so it won't be your regular power rankings. I'm thinking about like maybe power ranking goaltending tandems, that kind of thing. But we'll see what I do.
Well, this bunny, Shannon calls this bunny Jet.
So notice she didn't say its name is Jet.
We haven't really named any of the babies.
But to me, she's Jet. So she's my bunny, and her name's Jet. Anyways, guys.
Ask painting power rankings. But then the comment section would just be about how wrong Shannon is. And
or that I'm not actually showing all of the masks.
You clearly hate. Oh, yeah, because some of the goalies have multiple masks.
And so, yeah, that would be a nightmare. Which is sad because Markstrom has the best mask in hockey right now.
We will have a great dinner because Christmas dinner is fantastic.
Yeah. And if it's not a great dinner, I'll just order out. So it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's nothing that habanero chicken can't fix. Anyways, thanks guys for coming out. From me and Yvonne. That's right. From me and Yvonne. Merry Christmas and all. Don't forget it's IVAN. And thank you guys so much for coming out on this wonderful Christmas day. So from me and the bunny, Merry Christmas. And from Yvonne, probably a Merry Christmas as well. I can't speak for her.
Oh my goodness.
So anyways,
Shannon, he's a brat.
She has the smacking hand around my neck, so we'll just leave this as it is.
My wrist is already so bad as it is because
from smacking me.
No, because I cut Brussels sprouts earlier, so that made my wrist hurt more.
From
Brussels sprouts. Everything hurts. My wrist hurts really bad.
Man,
just saying.
Yeah. All right.
It does. It really hurts.
Thanks, guys, for coming out, and from me and from Jet here. Merry Christmas, yes, and we'll be doing stuff around New Year's as well because we like to have like a New Year's dance party. We'll have a dance party. We'll get all the cats and bunnies.
Our dance.
Put them all in a room.
Shadow. Somebody just asked where Shadow is. He's right here.
Yeah, he's not happy I'm holding the bunny. Neither's Bear. So, anyways, guys, thanks for coming out. And
she's got her back to us.
Yeah, I'll talk to you guys again soon.